And now, it's time for another episode with the two brothers who ice fish from the same hole, who have kicked the same field goals, and who will have you laughing from start to finish. Bringing you the sports, music, and entertainment straight from their Eskimo hut. It's the Eskimo Brothers Podcast.
Yeah, what is up out there, man? Welcome in to the Eskimo Brothers Podcast, episode number 137. I left my computer volume on as well. I think Leaf did it as well.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay, well, we heard that. I'm not sure if everybody heard that coming through, but if you heard it double, that was our fault.
Off to a good start.
137. What is up, man?
Not much, dude. How's it going, man? You got some work done today.
Yeah, dude, I was busy as fuck today.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's what the weekend's for, man.
That's the dad weekend, bro, is what I call it, man. You gotta get the shit done, bro.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when you have a home, bro, I mean, this is what you got to do.
Yeah.
Shit you got to take care of. Otherwise, people will come knocking on your door and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that happens, bro. I did that right after work, man. I got off around 4:15, and I hopped on the lawnmower and got mine done on Friday evening.
Nice.
Because, man, the last two weekends...
Do you have a riding lawnmower?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
nice.
I mean, I share one. My mom and stepdad lives next door. I just use his. But, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the last two weekends I woke up on Saturday to mow and it was fucking pouring rain. So I was like, so Friday evening I'm like, God, this shit is thick and it's getting high. I got to do it now, dude. Because then I was like, tomorrow it'll probably rain again. I don't know.
Bro, that's perfect. I don't have a big enough yard to have a riding one.
Yeah.
But if I ever do, bro, I'm getting one of those badass ones, bro, and I'm just having a cooler on it, bro.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm going to buy my own at one point because that one is getting old.
Yeah.
So, but, I mean, it still gets the job done, though.
That's what happens, bro. But I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow. That's why I was like, I got to do it. And obviously, I plan on being hungover tomorrow.
Yes. That's probably happening for sure.
So, yeah, today was like, you got to get this shit done, bro. Because you know damn well tomorrow you're not going to be able to do anything. But, yeah, man, we're here. It's a Saturday afternoon. We're recording on a Saturday, which is always our favorite day to record.
God, yes.
To record. Sundays are great, but it's hard on our bodies on Monday.
Yeah, because as much as we drink during the podcast,
after,
and yeah, as early as we got to get up to go to work, and I'm like, oh my God,
it's really after the podcast.
Yeah.
We've kind of like started just instead of like pounding 2 hours before the podcast, we kind of like maybe we should like start when we start the podcast and then drink throughout and then not piss 2 times during the episode and sound coherent and. Unless it's a live stream, guys, which like Thursday Night Football or the draft, for example, where I'm not coherent because I went to the Rangers game before.
Yeah, that's just one of those things that are going to happen. That's not the last time.
Oh, no, yeah.
Not the first, and it's not going to be the last. So,
yeah.
But, hey, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we said this is a bar-themed podcast. We talked to our homies at the bar, drinking beers, talking about sports and movies and music and
whatever.
And we get drunk, dude.
That's what happens.
That's what happens. I took a long break, and that was the first time I drank on the podcast last weekend.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
For like a couple weeks at least.
2 or 3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you got to hit the reset button.
But it was Cinco de Mayo, bro. If there's any time to come back.
Yeah. Well, that was Game 7, too.
Oh, yeah.
Of the Stars, which we'll talk about that, of course.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing again tonight. Well, it's not Game 7, but it's the next.
Yeah. Game 3.
Round 2.
But beautiful Saturday. Dude, so right before you got here, I was doing some other stuff, and I ended up stopping at 7-Eleven, bro. And I just got to say real quick, that 7-Eleven, and you know this, right next to my house, is so fucking busy on weekends, dude.
Yeah, it is.
And so, of course, I just grabbed some stuff, go up to the front, and there's like 15 people in line. I'm like, oh, my God, of course. Like, there's one register open, and then the guy was like screaming. The cashier was like, "No, Ethan, I need help." This other guy just fucking sprints up there, bro, and starts clocking in. He's like, "Hello, I'm open."
Yeah.
The guy in front of me, I think he was already like super upset about this situation. I was like, this must be his first time at this 7-Eleven because this is normal for me. I'm just like, yeah, this is normal.
Yeah, it's like I get it.
Yeah. Give yourself 5 extra minutes at this store.
Yeah.
But he was already kind of mad. And then the left cashier opens up for him. So he goes over there. Looks like he's already steaming a little bit. Finally, mine opens up right to the right of him. And I go and put my stuff up there. And the guy's like checking me out and I pay or whatever. But while I'm fucking paying, this guy on the left, I don't know what he had. Some sort of food item or something like that. And the guy was like, oh, yeah, it'll be this. And he was like, what? What the hell are you talking about? It said 3 for $6, like loudly. The whole store could hear this guy.
Oh, man.
And so I was like, God, this guy was already in a bad mood.
Yeah.
And they just price checked him and made him so much more mad. And so, like,
he was here when he got there.
They put him over the top, bro. It gets worse.
Yeah.
I pay. And the cashier that helped me, like, before he was like, I don't know, before he did something for me, though, he was talking to they're trying to help, I guess.
Yeah.
That was his worst decision he's ever made, bro. So he goes, oh, yeah. He goes, I know what it is, sir. He goes, yeah, it's actually 2 for $6. And he's like, God damn it. The fucking sign says 3 for $6. You motherfuckers. This place is a lie. I was like, the fuck is wrong with this guy? It was loud, dude.
Yeah.
Like everybody behind me was like, what the fuck is going on? And the guy walks out. He just storms out. And like, I left. And he storms out kind of with me. And he didn't stop, bro, in the fucking parking lot. I was like, Jesus Christ, man, I got to get out of here before this guy fucking pulls out a fucking AR-15 and blows
you don't know if he's
away.
going to his car to get his gun or
Yeah,
what.
exactly. I was like, just get me out of this guy's area, bro.
Yeah.
Like, man. And he was just screaming at that cashier. I'm like, dude, it's like that guy. He has nothing to do with the specials or anything with 7-Eleven, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, just ruined his fucking day. Probably made him feel like shit. I was just like, man, that guy, seek help, sir.
Yeah.
Must have been a hard day for that guy.
Must have been, yeah. He must have been, something must have pissed him off before he got there.
Yeah, that extra $1.50 that he had to have paid if he wanted that third item must have just been too much for him, bro.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what I don't understand with people with specials and stuff like that. Usually, man, that's happened to me before. And it just depends on what it is, I guess. But if it's like I would have saved like $1 or $1.50. I'm like, whatever, dude. I don't even say anything. I'm just like, whatever, dude. I don't fucking care.
Right, yeah.
Some people fucking care, bro.
Yeah.
And they will fucking yell at you, and I'm surprised he didn't shoot that place up, to be honest. That's what it looked like was going to happen, bro. And I was like, geez, give me my truck. Get me the hell out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't hang around that dude.
Fuck, bro. If you're out there and you go off on a cashier for a special that didn't ring up right, maybe take a different approach.
Right.
And be like, hey, I thought this was 3 for $6. I'll show you the sign back here. They probably would be like, okay. Right. 1 second. Instead of fucking going irate on them and like causing a scene, basically.
Yeah. I mean, some people just don't know how to do it, bro.
Yeah. Clearly.
They don't have the social skills, I guess.
No. He was a big gentleman. So was food. So I mean, he was mad.
Right. He's like, I can't eat my fucking food now.
Yeah, I was like, I got fucking more wings. I thought I got more wings. I'm like, Jesus, just put it on my tab. I'll pay for it. Fuck.
Yeah, no shit. I'll pay that. Here's $1.50, guy.
So anyways, that was interesting today. I might continue to go into that 7-Eleven and just bring tales from 7-Eleven on this podcast when we kick this, because it happens every time. Something happens in that fucking store.
You should invest in a body cam, bro. And
Right
before you walk in, hit play or hit record on that bitch and see what happens.
Yeah, and just play the audio on here.
Yeah.
Like, here's what happened today, guys. Yeah. And this is a fucking real thing. That store is a goddamn cesspool for fucking drama, and because it's so busy.
Yeah. I usually, like, on Saturdays like this, I'll buy my beer at this little mom and pop shop where I live because I just like to support them and stuff. But like on Sundays, he's closed. So usually when we do Sundays, I have to stop at that 7-Eleven. It's constantly people coming in and out of that fucking
I think
place.
they underestimated how busy it was going to be around here.
Yeah.
Because they're the only store for a while.
Yeah. And it's growing too over here. So
yeah.
They're going to have to put something else over. Like
parking lot's not big enough. Like
put a
the gas
QT down the road a little bit.
They need to. Yes.
Or something.
It's like that place would rake. They already rake everywhere they go. But that, I mean, that would be, if I'm QT, there's a brand new one going towards 287.
Yeah.
There's a brand new one right, the QT right there. But they could do another one on 114 halfway
Oh,
around
yeah,
there, and
yeah.
it would fucking make bank, dude.
Yeah, because there's nothing.
No.
When I get on from 287, I get on 114. There's nothing until that 7-Eleven
Just
pops
houses
up.
going up.
Yeah, just houses and like apartment buildings and shit.
They gotta put something, and then the first place that does is gonna make so much fucking money, dude.
Oh yeah.
I mean, maybe I need to look into like how much is it to franchise a QT? It might be worth a fucking loan. No, fuck it.
Yeah, probably. You'd rake over here, dude.
Yeah, exactly. There's no way you wouldn't, bro. I had a Chick-fil-A. I would own two and put them next to each other.
Yeah.
You'd have They're like, there's a Chick-fil-A right up the road on 35 and 1. I don't care. It's right here, and I'm gonna make all the money.
Yeah, you would, dude.
Dude,
both
no fucking
both
way.
of them would be packed.
I
bro.
put that Chick-fil-A right next to 7-Eleven and that church, and then I'd be the first one to be like, we're open on Sundays,
Yeah.
and I don't care. Those fucking people leaving church would be lined up, bro.
Oh God, yeah. You'd make your fucking week just on that day.
Yeah, I'd be like, I paid my loan off in 5 days.
Yeah.
It's great. Great feeling.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, let's kick off this episode with some other fun stuff, man. And it's going to be a great, great day, hopefully. The Mavericks just finished winning Game 3, so that's off to a good start. So the day is already well, if you will. All right, man. So one of the movies that we were talking about before that we were going to see, which we haven't yet, it just came out this weekend, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I just wanted to mention that has been certified fresh. So
had no doubt on that.
So it looks like this is going to be yet another badass movie in this Planet of the Apes series, which I heard through just reading about this stuff this week. They're going to do a total of 9 of these, dude.
I'm very happy about that because this is like the 5th one, right? Or
this is like the 4th or 5th, right?
yeah, I think it might be 4. Yeah,
yeah, because they did the 3. Matt Reeves did 2 of them, and then this one. So yeah, so 4. But they're doing 9.
Holy shit, there's 5 more. I'm fucking pumped.
Yeah, and they were like
Is
softly ambitious, but dude, these make money.
Yeah, no, they're fucking solid too, man.
Yeah.
All of them are good.
Yeah. Haven't seen it yet. I just didn't have time this weekend, man. I really looked into it. I was about to pull the trigger and go like on Thursday. They had like a pre-screening or whatever that I could have gone to down the road. I just had some other stuff that I wanted to do that night, and I was like, I don't want to, because it's I think it's pretty long.
I think it's over a couple hours, isn't it, or 2.5, something like that.
2.5 hours, yeah. So that's a long time, bro.
Yeah, you gotta kind of put some time.
As we
aside.
sit here and get older, me and you have gone to the movies a lot together, but we've known as we've gotten older, like I have to piss now in the movie theater. I never used to have to do that.
Yeah, me neither. I used to be able to sit through a whole movie and not have to do shit, and I find myself like an hour into a movie, I'm like, motherfucker, I gotta go pee, dude.
Yeah. When we went and watched Iron Claw, bro, and I was like, that was a long movie. That's like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it was about like that. Yeah.
I was like, I'm not making it. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
Yep.
So yeah, I had to. I found that out. If these 2.5 hours, 3, they need to got. Okay, here's the thing, bro. If it's 2 hours, 2.5 hours long, any movie at that mark or over, 5-minute break.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Everybody go pee. Just
I
flash
mean,
that on the screen.
I would be
bro.
like, I'm gonna do it, dude.
Yeah.
I've started to realize that it's just the way it is. Especially when you sit down, fucking slamming popcorn and fucking water or Sprite or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
And you can't hold back those hands of time, bro.
No.
That bladder seems to get smaller, apparently.
No, bro. It's bad.
It starts to shrink when you get older.
Yep. Yeah, father time kicking my ass over here. God damn it. That's in the fact that like you even start to realize that every morning.
Yeah.
I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, I got to piss so bad.
Oh, see, I'm starting to get to where it's like 2 a.m. and shit. I'm waking up and I'm like, motherfucker. And I hate that, dude.
I haven't gotten there yet, but I know it's coming. So,
Dude, I remember, I was listening to, this was a long time ago though, like Chris D'Elia's podcast, you know?
oh yeah.
And he was talking about, he started talking about that. He's like, as I hit 40, I wake up in the middle of the night and piss. He goes, I'm fucking gonna go get some Depends today after I record. And he did it, dude. He went and he's like, because I'm gonna just piss in my fucking bed because I'm not getting up. And he said, dude, he goes, I wore them. He came back the next podcast. He's like, yeah, I wore them last night. And I remember just kind of waking up and I had to go, but I go. He goes, I just let it rip, and I went back to sleep. And he goes, and I woke up dry. They actually work. And I was like, Jesus, this guy's fucking nuts, bro. I haven't got that desperate yet.
They work, bro. Wear them.
Yeah, no shit.
They're for, bro.
Yeah, but he said he started wearing them at night, bro.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm like, hell yeah, if it works, fuck it. You don't have to get up.
Our buddy Jeff that listens to the pod will wear the pins like at a concert. If he's like somewhere where he doesn't want to leave,
Yeah.
he'll throw them on, bro.
Oh, it makes sense, dude. Like that.
I'm like, whatever, dude.
Yeah, whatever works.
Whatever works for you, bro.
Yeah.
And that old age hits, bro, and you can't move, and you know you got to go. Just do it, bro.
Yeah.
Or just don't do what I do, bro. Don't even wear them. Just do it. in the mosh pit, bro. Just all over the place and be like, yeah, whatever, bro.
People can see, man, this guy just pissed himself.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Like, fuck it.
Fuck it, man. Anyways, we got off on a tangent there. We were talking about the Planet of the Apes, which we know the apes just piss themselves. So
Yeah, they don't wear
that kind of fits in.
Yeah,
they just piss themselves and then hump things.
Yeah, and throw their shit at people.
That's so true, bro. They're like, oh, fucking A, bro. But we'll go see it. We'll eventually see this movie and then talk about it again when we've seen it.
Yeah.
And continue the story because I bet it's good. Obviously, if it's certified fresh, good indication.
Yeah.
Let's see. Another thing that I saw, which I could have sworn this was already kind of a thing, but maybe we didn't. Maybe we just didn't know the details. But it looks like now we have some more details on this. Warner Brothers is releasing a new Lord of the Rings movie. We know the title actually now. The Hunt for Gollum is what it's called, and that's going to come out in 2026. Peter Jackson is producing. Andy Serkis is directing this, bro.
Oh, wow.
And obviously, he plays Gollum.
That's right, yeah. The
And
motion
he's amazing
capture
at it,
stuff, yeah.
actually. It's unreal how good he was at that shit.
Yeah.
So he's actually going to direct it, and then Peter Jackson's producing, which Peter Jackson did the original trilogy. To me, still, in my mind, the best trilogy of all time. I know people that love Star Wars, but Lord of the Rings trilogy is fucking amazing, dude.
It is. I need to go back to that because I haven't seen it in forever, dude. Like a really long time.
You can watch the extended versions of each of them, bro, and just clear out your week, bro, because those are like 4.5 hours long each.
Yeah. Yeah, those are long. Well, even the cuts, the original
Still 3
studio,
hours.
those are like,
Yeah,
you're going to spend at least 6 hours in a day if you're going to try to put them out in a day.
Yeah, if you watch all 3 of those in a day, dude, that is a full 8.5, 9 hour journey.
Yeah.
Extended cut, you're looking at 12 to 13 hours.
Yeah.
So
That's over a couple days there.
yeah,
Probably.
but they're amazing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're good.
So we're gonna get a new. So this is actually confirmed, bro, by the studio and everything that we're gonna get a new film. I think what we talked about originally was they made a deal to make multiple films based on Tolkien's books, and so this may be one of them. So we're getting The Hunt for Gollum, which I didn't read like what. I guess we don't even really know the whole premise of this besides the title. So I'm guessing like, you know, somewhere along the way they're looking for he had the ring for a long time or whatever. If you're into Lord of the Rings, if not, then I don't care because I am. But it's gonna be good. I mean, you got these two guys leading the way on it. There's no fucking way it's gonna be bad. So
No.
I mean,
it's going to be amazing. I already know that.
yeah. So should be good. And who knows, man? Maybe they'll have, depending on the timeline, I guess, we'll see if there's any of the returning characters or whatever. Never know. Just like Orlando Bloom was in The Hobbit, the Peter Jackson trilogy that he did for the Hobbit book, which was only one book, but he turned it into 3 movies. So
That's how you do it, bro. That's how you make that cash.
it was a huge book.
Yeah.
But, I mean, 3 movies is a little overkill, but it's all good. But anyways, this should be pretty exciting. Obviously, 2026 is 2 years out, so they'll be working on that. And that'll be good. Oh, here's what we talked about. This is what we talked about. The Lord of the Rings, The War of Rohirrim. That's coming out December 13th this year. That's what we were talking about before.
That's right, yeah.
So we're getting another. So this is kind of like, it better be better than that fucking show. Oh my God. That show on Amazon was trash.
Yeah, well, I was going to check it out until you said, don't waste your time. So I was like, all right.
It's awful.
Yeah,
Awful.
We usually are kind of into the same shit, so we know.
I mean, just look at the reviews on that show, dude.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
So this is exciting, though, that we're getting these two guys together to make another one, and we'll see about that other one in December. But this excites me way more than that one, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, hell yeah, dude. Looking forward to that. Okay. I know you've got a great story about a female that we love.
Oh God, yes.
My God, yes.
She's on fire right now. She's not only hot as fire, but she is. Her career's kind of taken off now. But Sydney Sweeney is who we're talking about here, and she,
just a unbelievably hot chick.
dude,
26 years old.
yeah.
I have no chance in hell of ever talking to her ever in person, so I could say what I want. She's unbelievably hot, and those titties are perfect.
They are amazing.
Yeah.
And she loves to get naked in movies.
Exactly.
And that's why I like her so
And
much.
why wouldn't she? Because she's got the perfect
Oh,
rack.
God, her body's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. Anyway, she is going to be in a new movie.
Pause this episode. We're going to be right back.
Yeah. Y'all know what I'm going to do later tonight.
Drink and fucking pass out.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's going to happen. But the next time I get horny, you know what I'm going to do. Pull up a Sydney Sweeney movie. And
Yeah, see, there's some scenes out there, bro. Trust me.
but anyway, she's going to portray. So there was a documentary that ESPN put out. I remember it was like a true crime in sports thing, and I told you about this Christy Martin one.
Yeah.
Which she was a female boxer back in like the 80s and 90s. Got real popular and everything. She had a shitty fucking like life and everything. Her husband was really fucked up and beat her and shit. And well, anyway, Sydney Sweeney.
Did more than that.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. You should go watch. I can't remember what the fucking ESPN.
It's on
show is.
Netflix.
Yeah, it is.
It's on Netflix. It was it's one of those like they do. It's not a 30 for 30.
No, it's it has to do with sports and crime.
Yeah.
Like so. Yeah. So Christy Martin was this boxer, and so Sydney Sweeney is going to portray Christy Martin in this upcoming biopic movie of hers. And so I'm like super pumped about it. And if
Yeah,
you
it's
go
weird.
look at like,
It's weird because like I just want to say like Sydney Sweeney's hot and Christy Martin was really not.
no, she wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, she had a big rack too, though.
That's true.
So maybe that's why she got the role.
I mean, let's just look at that. I mean, that's what we should look at. You're right. You're right.
Right. But yeah, Christy Martin began her rise in the 90s, achieving levels of fame previously unheard of for other female boxers. Martin became the first women's boxer to sign with promoter Don King, first female boxer to be featured on the cover of Sports Illustrated. And at one point in her career, Martin went 35 consecutive fights without a loss.
Yeah, she was a beast.
She was an insane boxer, and she had a very fucked up life.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, go watch that. Watch that documentary before you go watch this movie. But yeah, our girl Sydney Sweeney is going to be Christy Martin in an upcoming movie.
Like you said, bro, she's getting jobs left and right. I mean, she's on fire right now, bro.
Yeah, I watched that Anyone But You
Yeah,
movie
on Netflix.
Yeah, it was like when it came out, it became the highest grossing like R-rated romantic comedy of all time. So I was like, I guess I'll check it out.
Wait, was that on? Did that go to theaters?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I
Yeah,
didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, so it was like the highest R-rated romantic comedy or something like that. And I watched it, and it was funny, man. It made me laugh. Glenn Powell's in it, the guy from Maverick, and he's actually his stuff's taking off too. But
Twisters.
I will say though, she does need a little work. I mean, I love her. I think she's a great actress, but as far as comedy goes, she might need a little more work on her like comedic timing stuff.
Okay.
But I mean, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. But yeah, she's getting roles everywhere.
Well, I think I read an interview that she said she never wants to date like a famous person. So in
Yeah.
Sydney, I'm not famous.
Well, she's actually engaged to some
Oh fuck!
like pizza guy that's.
I didn't know that. Okay, well, great.
He's like the heir to some big pizza thing. I don't know.
Oh well, okay. So she wants money. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, she's too hot.
But I mean, her and that Glenn Powell guy banged.
I mean,
They-
if Glenn did, if he didn't try, then Glenn's a failure.
But I remember all those fucking people were saying, "Oh yeah, these two have," because she would always post on her fucking Instagram like behind
Pictures
the
of
scenes
them.
when they were shooting that movie, and they were in Australia, and
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh god, they fucked."
yeah, they were
Lucky
drinking some.
fucking bastard.
Yeah, they were drinking some Fosters.
Foster's. Yeah,
Australia for beer.
but man,
Fosters. Fosters is good, by the way.
yeah, man. Yeah, I'd give my my left arm to
Yeah,
just to be
just around her.
near her.
Yeah. But perfect body, and we'll see a lot of her for a long time, bro. She's only 26.
Yeah. She's got a big career coming up ahead of her.
Shout out to Leo Lady, who texts me a lot about Sydney Sweeney. So Leo Lady's a fan too, bro.
Oh yeah, you should. Everybody should be. 'Cause-
Yeah, exactly. How could you not be?
Yeah.
Is what I would say.
Yeah. No shit.
Okay. I got a funny thing here. I don't know if it's funny, but I thought it was kind of funny. I was just kind of like, what the hell is going on with this guy? This just came out earlier today, actually, is when I saw it, whenever I was kind of pulling up stuff and getting my notes together. Yeah, I keep notes for this podcast, believe it or not.
Yeah, sometimes we do have our shit together.
So, back, like, I don't know, might have been, a couple months ago or whatever, 2-3 months ago, we were talking about, we did bring up, like, NSYNC was, like, hinting about a reunion.
Right, yeah.
They put a song out or some shit. I don't know. I don't follow it too closely.
I heard that they were doing, like, a whole album thing or something, but
right. But I don't think that ever came to fruition.
Yeah, I haven't heard much of it since.
And so Justin Timberlake was, like, teasing it a lot on his social medias and shit. Well, it turns out that, like, then he was basically like teasing it and getting publicity and everything because he was releasing a solo album, his first solo album in 6 years, and a tour.
Yeah.
And so I guess all the NSYNC fans were like, what the fuck? We didn't want this. We wanted a fucking NSYNC reunion.
Yeah, exactly.
And Timberlake basically used that publicity to be like, hey, my solo album's out with a tour.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah. Well, here's what happens when you do that. So, like I said, 6 years between albums, and then he got a lot of negative press surrounding Britney Spears' memoir that came out.
Oh yeah, because
she said that he forced her to get an abortion when they were together.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what she said. She's obviously insane, batshit crazy. So who knows?
Yeah, who knows what's real about?
She's fucking gone off, bro.
She is. She needs actual
help.
Professional help. Yes.
Yeah. So he released his album on March 15th. The album debuted at number 19 on the Billboard 100. A month later, it fell off the Billboard 200 altogether.
Yeah.
So I guess the album, first of all, is not very good.
I haven't heard any of it, so I have no idea.
And then the tour, the Forget Tomorrow tour is what it's called. The first tour for him to do in 5 years is experiencing horrific ticket sales.
Oh, yeah.
Is what it says.
Wow.
Instead of selling out the arenas, no sellouts. Tickets are available in all sections in every city, and the highest priced ones are going for only $900, which is not a lot these days in concerts.
Right. Yeah.
Highest price $900 to sit up front, probably.
Probably.
I mean, Jesus, we know Taylor Swift up front was probably $20,000.
More. Yeah.
Yeah, or more.
Well, yeah, resale. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was way more.
That's what I'm saying. Resale
yeah.
kind of like you're not getting that fucking those bots or somebody bought those before you even had a chance.
Yeah, I saw 50,000 one time for the Arlington shows. I was like, whoever pays that, it's a fucking moron.
Yeah. Now,
but if you got the cash, I guess whatever. But.
Well, yeah. If it doesn't. I mean, yeah. There's people out there that's like $5 to them.
Yeah.
Not us.
Yeah. No. That's...
On Friday, he had to cancel his June 8th show in Columbia, South Carolina. There was no reason given, but basically everybody's saying that's because there's no goddamn sales.
empty fucking arena.
Yeah. So he hasn't commented on this at all. But it looks like his whole like using the publicity for NSYNC and then being like my solo album and tour and kind of pissed a lot of people off, and I guess the album sucks.
Yeah.
Which is weird because even his solo shit before was like super popular, dude.
Yeah, I know he had some bangers, dude.
He's early 40s. He's like 42 years old, so he's still got, a lot to give or whatever. I think everybody wanted that NSYNC reunion, bro.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, they teased the fuck out of it.
Yeah,
like,
they did.
It looked like it was gonna happen for sure, and then all of a sudden it just goes away. Like that probably pissed a lot of people off.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the negative press didn't help him though, because I think Britney Spears did come out and apologize for that. And then instead of accepting the apology, I remember him, instead of like being like, "Yeah, apology accepted," he publicly. He said, like, I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to absolutely fucking nobody.
Yeah.
So kind of doesn't look too good, although he still is going home and banging Jessica Biel. So he's all right.
I mean, I don't blame him for saying that because if it's not true, then that's what I would say.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I mean, if you've seen Britney Spears' Instagram lately, she's not super stable. So who knows what's in that book, dude.
Like every time that comes up, I don't even. I think I did hit follow because I'm like, I'm just gonna follow the downfall.
Yeah, that's what I did.
And every time it comes up with a new reel or whatever, she's just dancing in front of a thing with like a bikini on or less, and just like weird.
Yeah.
Like what is? She was like dancing with a knife one time, like a butcher knife.
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. She definitely. Somebody needs to reach out and be like, hey, let's get some meds on you.
Yeah, really. Something, please. So, but yeah, it doesn't look too good for his solo career at the moment. And even fucking obviously when he go to the show, he's gonna play "Cry Me a River."
Yeah,
all that shit.
Yep.
But doesn't matter. I think everybody's tired of it. And so now, maybe now, since he's basically like, cancel the show because the ticket sales are ass and nobody cares about his album because it's not even the 200 anymore.
Yeah.
A month after it was really, that's bad.
That is very
bad.
That's
a fall off, bro.
Yeah, those albums usually stay on there for a while.
Yeah, like you said, and you made a good point. I haven't heard anything.
Yeah.
Usually if it's a good song, Spotify will at least throw it on there.
Yeah.
I'll be like, who's this? And then I'll be like, oh, it's a new one, I guess.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, no.
So yeah,
that's wild, man.
So he'll probably be like, all right, I fucked up. Let's do the NSYNC thing, guys, if you're cool with it.
Yeah, I would foresee if it's that bad where he's canceling the show, he may have to cancel the whole rest of the tour or something if it's that bad.
I heard Jennifer Lopez had to cancel some shows too, bro, because her ticket sales were ass too. And I'm like, well, yeah, because what the fuck does she have put out?
Yeah, like I don't know if she's put out anything new or anything recently.
What the fuck, bro? There's only like one song that I like, Jenny from the Block. I'm still. Or that other one too, Waiting for Tonight. Oh,
dude, those are old. Though.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, what's she done since then?
Yeah, I just remember like the ones with like Ja Rule and shit. Yeah. Remember those?
Oh, yeah.
Where he's just in the back. Yeah, what's my motherfucking name?
That was Ja Rule, bro.
Yeah, that's all he did, bro.
And then he just
he made his whole career doing duets, and he was just up there just screaming shit.
And got rich, and then he was like, "I'm gonna con people out of money with Billy McFarland."
Yeah, I don't know how he didn't go to jail with him.
I know. How the fuck did he not get out?
He had to have known that guy was full of shit.
Of course, he was like his number one partner.
Right. How do you not know the fucking thing where he's like, this guy hasn't paid these bands yet? Mm-hmm. And I remember like Blink 182 was supposed to headline that thing, and like, we haven't been paid yet, so we ain't playing. And they pull out, and then all the other bands pulled out, and I was like,
yeah, we haven't.
Ja Rule didn't say, what the fuck's going on?
We haven't been paid yet. We're not coming to the island. It's
right.
All right.
But anyway,
it makes sense. But yeah, this also the ticket sales could also be because honestly, man, like for me, I haven't like searched out concerts like I used to because of how more expensive it is, and then Ticketmaster's unbelievably ridiculous fees, dude. Add $45 or more to your ticket when you look at prices.
Oh yeah. You have to plan for that and budget for it because it's gonna happen.
There's not really an artist out there right now though, where if I'm like, man, if they can't come here, I'm definitely going. Like a big artist,
Right? Yeah.
like it'd only be Metallica because I'm not gonna miss them if they're here.
Right.
I can't think of another one where I'm like, oh yeah, we were gonna go to that Jimmy Eat World and fucking Fall Out Boy show. Me and you. Those were like $350.
Yeah, I ain't paying.
I was like, whoa, I want to go to the show, but I'm not paying that.
no, I ain't paying that. Dude.
Creed was the same way, the same place. I was like, I'm gonna go see him. It was like $285 for floor, and I was like, I mean, I'll just listen to the fucking thing, and I'm like, that's ridiculous.
It is bad.
I've never paid anywhere close to that for Metallica, bro.
Yeah.
That weekend pass that I got was like $350 for both shows.
Yeah, that's what I paid for those. Yeah, the two shows,
Yeah.
and it was no repeat, so it was like
Yeah.
two different shows.
Two different shows, but
I think
$350 for both shows on the floor.
Yeah,
Yeah, can't beat that.
yeah,
I mean, come on. So these other artists are charging out the ass, bro.
yeah, and they're capitalizing on that nostalgia stuff, like Creed, who hasn't played or toured in forever. And
Yeah.
so they're able to jack those prices up because people will pay it, dude. That's why they keep doing it because you're out there paying for it. So,
Oh yeah.
I definitely ain't doing it, dude.
I would love to go and see him, but first of all, I'm not going to sit up high. I'm not at a concert. I'm not sitting up high. I'm just not.
Sound gets worse when you're
Yeah.
up there, dude. Yeah.
And so I want to be on the floor or down low, but those prices, I'm like, I'll pass them.
Yeah.
I mean, I got better things I can
Like
do.
if Luke Combs comes back,
Well,
I would try to go see him, but he plays he plays stadiums, bro. So it would be at the Arlington thing. So the Cowboy Stadium, whatever it is.
That's the only place he'll play. Well, he could do American Airlines. You just have to do like 2 or 3 nights.
Yeah, he could split it up if he does like arena thing or something. But yeah, he's. I would go see him.
I probably would too. I wouldn't mind seeing Luke Combs. I like him a lot.
That's a big one I would see. I've seen Taylor in her Eras tour, so if she came back, I probably would. Unless I could get
4
tickets.
fucking hours.
Yeah, But with hers, I mean, I was up in the seats up there, but they were good seats.
Yeah.
And I paid for 2 tickets. I paid like $290.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Where I was at was actually pretty decent, and the sound was still good. It wasn't. I wasn't
plus
like,
her stage came out a long way.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the only way I'd go back and see her. But
and the process of buying tickets for big artists like that, it's almost impossible, dude.
Oh yeah, and hers was crazy, dude.
There's got to be somebody out there that comes up with a way that fixes all that.
Yeah,
man, if I was smart and like a massively smart person that could code and just fucking write shit and build a program,
yeah,
I would come up with an idea for ticket sales, build it out, and you'd become rich. You'd have to be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fuck Ticketmaster, bro.
Yeah.
Live Nation and all that. They probably I think they own them.
Yeah.
Well, fuck them, bro.
That's the thing too. I know the government has tried to go after Ticketmaster because about the whole monopoly thing, and
it fails every time.
Sometimes they just can't get to them. I was like, I don't know how. You should, because it's fucking criminal.
Probably because they go to court and then they just appeal for 8,000 years.
Yeah.
Because the justice system's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, it's another appeal. It'll be 3 years later. And I'm like, okay, great. What the fuck is that all about? It's like those people that are on death row. And they just appeal for fucking 30 years before they're killed. And and then they just die in jail. And I'm like, dude, just fucking stick the needle in their arm and kill them, dude.
Yeah, there should be a time limit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you're appealed, you're done. And then it shouldn't be fucking 30 years.
Yeah. So, anyways, but yeah, that's what I would do. 100%. I'd be like, I'm going to fucking write a program and come up with a way. The ticket sales are completely different. And there's no way like a bot can get them. And just hawk the prices up, like somehow, some way.
Yeah, there's got to be.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways.
Well, and another thing they should do is just get rid of resale stuff. You can't resell them.
Yeah. That's what Metallica did.
Yeah.
On their shit.
Yeah.
If you, you had to be the person that bought them or something like that. You couldn't be like a bot.
Right.
So they're trying to do some of that. But I agree. Like, there will be absolutely zero reselling on this. So if you buy it, you can't fucking sell it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Or you could maybe, I mean, you'd have to, not put it on site, but like you can at least make it where it's transferable to another person. You can sell them that way or whatever.
Yeah.
But like,
that may be what they did or something, or be like, go back to the site and be like, hey, like something came up.
Yeah.
Like I've died or something, or somebody died.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a perfect way to do it, but something needs to happen because
it's getting horrible, dude. There's a reason why I haven't gone in a while. And that's part of it. That's one of the reasons. But yeah, Justin Timberlake is finding out that nobody really gives a shit about his solo shit anymore. So there you go.
Well, that's
pretty shocking, actually. I thought that dude was insanely popular.
Yeah, I mean, he's good, man. I've heard. I mean, he can sing, and but I haven't heard a minute of any new song or this new album. So, and I guess I won't go check it out because apparently it's fucking terrible.
I'm good.
Yeah,
hardcore pass on that, bro.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm ready to go some sports action.
Yeah.
Got some crazy things out there with a lot of stuff going on, especially in our area right now. One thing I did want to mention, though, apparently the Kansas City Chiefs have like the biggest piece of shit receiver ever, Rashee Rice.
Yeah.
I mean, not only did he recently just like cause an entire accident on a highway here in Dallas and fled.
Yeah.
He is under investigation now for alleged nightclub assault.
God damn.
In Dallas, of course.
Terrible.
So the police, the last thing I saw on this was they're interviewing witnesses. It was a photographer, allegedly a photographer in the club. And so, yeah, he's being investigated now for assault. And it's just one of those things where this guy obviously is hanging out and doing all the wrong things, bro. And he was a rookie last year, and he actually came on late in the year. Mm-hmm. And we were like, great, fucking, just what we needed was Mahomes to get a receiver.
Right.
Because he didn't really have anything. And then this guy was turning it on at the right time. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he turned himself in and was released on bond. And so he's under investigation, I guess, right now, released on bond. So this guy is a piece of shit, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah. Man, here's the thing, guys. If you're out there and you're a professional athlete, congratulations. It's a privilege.
Yeah.
Because not a lot of people get to do that.
Right.
Don't go to fucking nightclubs. Everything bad happens in nightclubs.
Yeah, I've never understood it. It's like the whole Aaron Hernandez thing too. Like he was deep in his career. He had a ton of money, and he's like still running around doing stupid shit.
That guy had some serious CTE, bro.
Yeah, but
there's that documentary on Netflix about that. It was awesome.
Yeah.
That guy was fucking.
But
dumb.
these guys that get all this money and they just can't fucking change their life, it doesn't make sense to me, dude.
Yeah.
Like if I had all that money, I got too much to lose.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be a fucking moron out in the club. And
just don't go to nightclubs.
Yeah, and don't drink and drive, you idiots.
Oh, I know. They have a number for your team the driver will come pick you up.
Yeah, or there's Uber. You can definitely afford it.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, the team's literally like, here's a number. If you're drunk, please call this, and the guy will come get you immediately.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Or like you said, I'm pretty sure everybody has an Uber app.
You always hear these guys, man, going getting a speeding ticket, going 140 down the freeway. I'm like, what are you fucking doing?
Or that one guy for the Raiders who fucking barreled over that woman and her dog and killed him in Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, he's in prison now.
Yeah, he's in prison. Ruined his goddamn life.
Yeah, and he was a good receiver too.
He was.
Riggs.
Yeah, it was great. But you ruined your life after being drunk and hammered and going 150 in Las Vegas and running over somebody and killing them.
So dumb, dude.
Yeah. Ruined your life.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you're stupid, dude. So, Rice, he went to SMU, by the way, so that's why. He grew up in North Richland Hills, which is right here around in the DFW area. And Andy Reid's like, well, we're going to let the legal process play out, and we'll see. This guy's like Andy Reid, bro. Just stop being a pussy, bro. Just release this guy. It's obviously a problem.
He's obviously hasn't learned his lesson. So
yeah, just fucking be like, you know what? It's not worth our time anymore, dude. We wish him well. See you later.
Yeah,
and that's it. That's it. That's what back in the day. That's what coaches used to do.
Yeah,
but now they're like, second chance. I'm like, dude, how many chances are you gonna give this guy?
Yeah, no shit.
That's the reason obviously you're stupid.
That's the reason why they keep fucking up. Because the first time they get in trouble, you're like, oh, okay, whatever, slap on the wrist, and then they still get to play and shit. And then so they're gonna keep on doing it because they think they're untouchable and shit.
Yeah, I don't get it, dude.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
I've never understood it, dude.
I haven't either. I just don't get it. It's one of those things where it's like, be smarter. Like, be smart. And like I said, it's a privilege. There's how many % of people get to play in the NFL, dude?
Yeah, it's not many.
No, probably less than one.
Yeah.
You know?
There's so many of those stories of these super talented guys who just can't leave their, their whatever. I mean, and however they grew up. I mean, there's got to be some resources out there that you can help this kid or whatever.
The teams give you endless resources now.
Yeah.
Endless.
Yeah, I mean, especially nowadays. I know they do. But whatever, man.
They have fucking team psychologists, bro.
Yeah.
You talk to them. Yeah. Something. I mean, Jesus, these owners, they invest all that money to do that because of this.
Yeah.
So, anyways, this guy's an idiot. I would release him immediately. I don't want any part of it, dude. He went to SMU, though, so if they release him, Jerry will be like, you're looking good, Rashi.
Come on down to Dallas.
Just right down the road, because you live here still. Mm-hmm. We got Zeke. We got Dak and Zeke, and come on, Rashi. I'll be like, oh, my God. I'm done with this team. I'm already damn close, bro. And you know this.
Yeah.
I'm already really close. You don't see any Cowboy shit up here.
No.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
It's because the franchise is trash.
Yeah. It is getting it's getting worse. Every time something comes up, you're like, really?
It's so bad. Anyways, let's see. So, yes, we wanted to talk about the Dallas Mavericks are in the playoffs. We know that. I know that Leaf loves the NBA.
So good, bro.
It has been exciting to watch these games.
I'm all about the Mavericks in the playoffs. I mean, I don't watch a lot of it, but I'm keeping an eye on it because it's a DFW team in the playoffs. You got to support them, man. And,
that's right.
I would love it if we had a Rangers World Series, a Mavericks NBA championship, and a Stanley Cup champion this year. That would be beautiful. And
I would love it.
Of course, we won't have an NFL championship from the Dallas area.
Absolutely. For
the rest of our natural lives, probably.
Absolutely not. I'll be dead.
Yeah.
For sure. But, the Mavericks are in the playoffs. They're in the second round right now. Game 3 was today. Just finished up right when we hit record. And the Mavericks did win. Game 3 at home, 105-101. Go up 2-1 in the series against Oklahoma City, who was the number 1 seed coming into the playoffs. So the Mavericks get a win at home. They split on the road to start the series, and then they get the first win at home, which is huge. And if you get another home game here, if you win, you go up 3-1. So it looks like to me, this just watching the games that I've watched, it looks like it could go 7 to me. It looks like both teams are pretty even.
Yeah, it's been a competitive series so far, and I see it probably going.
Can I just say something too, though? Oklahoma City fans, and I know a lot of you out there because I went to school in Oklahoma. I'm not necessarily pointing this at you, but Oklahoma City fans in general and the arena, pieces of shit. Really, really big pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And the arena in Oklahoma City. You really are pieces of shit.
That's not like the greatest city.
No.
It's a shithole, isn't it? It's kind of like like a Memphis, you know?
Yeah, oh, yeah. That's good. It's a pretty good comparison, actually.
Yeah.
And Tulsa's even worse. But, yeah, I just got to say, you guys are pieces of shit, dude. Learn how to fucking act in the playoffs. I know your team's been decent, but Jesus Christ.
Oh, man, some fans just can't handle it, bro.
I know, obviously. How much beer? You guys got Oklahoma beer, too. It's fucking like less percent alcohol.
Yeah, I mean, how can you not handle that? That's weak shit. That's like water.
Dude, I could go to Oklahoma and drink 30 beers and probably be fine. And we could put this to the test.
Yeah.
So anyways.
We'll live stream that shit.
Yeah. So anyways, go Mavericks. Up 2-1 in the series. It's huge right now as we record today. Yes. Obviously, the next time we record, the series may be over. Well, it probably will be. So by the time we record next week. So go Mavs, man. Up 2-1. That's huge. And then one thing I gotta say, after Game 2's victory, Luka went to the podium to do a press conference.
Oh God, yeah, I saw this.
And some funny things happened coming out from his press conference. I just want to play the clip real quick because it's pretty funny. So this is Luka Doncic after Game 2 at his press conference. Start like the very beginning of his press conference to answer questions. See if I can hear this.
Yeah, I can hear it. That threw everybody off.
Yeah. So I don't know if you can hear that. Let me play this other one.
We were open shots, so just our sharing the ball and our energy was great.
What do you think? Okay.
So he was talking. I think it was like the first question or something.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
apparently, a reporter or somebody in the press conference pulled their phone out to do something and forgot they were connected to something, and it was obviously they were on like Pornhub or something.
That was crazy loud too, by the way.
Yeah, Luka looked up and was like, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
Yeah, like holy shit, bro! Turn your volume down when you're.
Somebody was watching porn and forgot to. That was the last thing they were.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Yeah.
I've done that, and I've gotten way like I was like, "Oh shit," because not lately, but I used to. My last truck, when you got in, connected to Bluetooth immediately, and would start playing the last thing that you were listening to or watching.
Yeah.
And
sometimes because it automatically starts playing.
It started playing. No, it automatically doesn't. My truck now doesn't do that. Thank God.
Yeah.
But I've done that where it's like I'd started my truck up and it would start playing, and I was watching. I jerked off before I left.
Yeah.
And I didn't close my browser on my phone. It was the same scene, bro. And I was like, Jesus Christ. And it was like, because I leave my volume up a little bit.
Yeah.
Not as loud as that one night we left to go bowling with your Durango.
Oh, God, yeah.
But I like started it up, and it was the same thing, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. I was like, Jesus, fuck, I forgot that thing was the last thing I was watching.
Yeah, I got, not my Bluetooth thing, but I've gotten to where I'm like in public and I need to pull up the internet browser, and it's the last thing I had up was porn or whatever, and it comes up, I'm like, oh, fuck. Yeah. And so I've gotten in the habit of, after I'm done with whatever I'm doing, I swipe and close the browser out.
Same. I'm like, all right, the scene's over. Let's close it. Make sure I close this down.
Yeah.
Well, the scene wasn't over. I didn't make it, but close it down.
I rarely make it to the end of it.
Hit the favorite, bro, and be like, I'm going to come back to that.
Yeah, I got to see how this ends.
Yeah, exactly. I know how, but I just want to make sure I completed it.
Probably gets nutted on her face, I'm sure.
Or inside of her, because that's what I watch.
Yeah, either one of those is solid.
Pretty much a guarantee that I've been to that website. So, that was funny, man. It's just somebody obviously forgot that that's the last thing they were watching, bro, and then immediately connected to a Bluetooth thing and just started playing, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. How embarrassed would you be, dude?
Oh yeah, that person was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, because I'm sure somebody saw somebody else just panicking,
Had
trying to
to have,
close
dude.
that
Had
shit.
to have. Oh yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, it's this fucking guy over here."
Luca was like, I think he was just like, I hope that's not live. That's what he said after that. God damn, bro. That is some funny shit, though.
God, the internet, bro.
Gotta love it. Thank God.
It's undefeated.
Now, obviously, we're donning today, once again, this weekend, we're donning Dallas Stars jerseys on stream because tonight the Dallas Stars are in the second round. Last time we recorded was Game 7. Obviously, they won. Here we sit on Saturday. They're in the second round as well, playing the Colorado Avalanche. And they're going to play Game 3 tonight. Series is tied 1-1. The game is 9 o'clock our time, so it's going to be a late night for us over here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
midnight.
just-
Midnight.
Just thankful tonight is Saturday.
Exactly. So that's why we're donning our Dallas Stars jersey. I have the classic, old school Mike Modano jersey on, and Leaf is over there rocking the. You could call it old school too because they changed that from that
This was
design.
their old school road jersey.
Yeah.
This was this was man, this thing's probably
They were wearing those in like 08, 09.
yeah. So I was about to say this is about 15, 16 years old. It was before you got the A on there too. So this
Yes.
is
It's Yuri Lettinen, bro.
Yuri Lettinen, all time. No other Dallas Star will wear this number. He had that one retired. Same with number 9.
Same with number 9, bro. So we're wearing the two classic. We're trying to pump in some 99 energy.
That's right.
1999 energy. When
Get
they
some
won
of
the
that
Stanley
mojo.
Cup,
That's
bro.
the last time they won it. It's a long time ago.
Went to the Western Conference Finals last year. 2020 COVID year went to the Stanley Cup final and lost.
Gotten close, but
Gotten close, man, and this is as good a year as any because the team is all around solid. And man, these first two games with Colorado, we're up. You know, the first game they were up 3-0, lose that game 4-3 in overtime. Really frustrating how the first two games Dallas has been up 3-0, 4-0.
Yeah,
and
they've
then
come
Colorado's come back, dude.
yeah, they've come back. They've come out firing in the first two games,
Yeah.
but then they're just like,
They don't know how to play with a lead.
yeah, at the end of it, they're just kind of like, I don't know. And then Colorado is just getting there and just getting close and tying it. And last night or the last game was pretty scary because, like you said, we were texting back and forth. It was like 4-0. We got this locked down, baby.
Whereas
And then-
4-0 going into the third period. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
there's no
like-
goddamn way they're coming back from this.
and then it was like gold Colorado. I was like, motherfucker.
4-3, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
I texted Aubrey too. And I was like, we're gonna see some overtime again, I think.
Yeah.
It looked that way.
It did.
I was like, what the fuck is going on, guys? Like play like I don't know why they get up and they just don't know how to play with a lead. It's like you can't just stop attacking. Like
Right.
they were just sitting back, bro, and I'm like, this
Yeah.
is about to be
So
fucking
I was about
tied.
to say that whole park the bus thing doesn't work, bro, in hockey, man. Not in playoff hockey. You need to
Not
keep-
with Colorado, dude. They're
No.
a dangerous team, bro.
Yeah, don't fuck around with these guys, dude. Fuck.
Yeah. So, but split at home, 1-1. That's not bad. It's better than I told Aubrey too. I was like, if they go down 2-0, bro, against Colorado, I don't think it's like Vegas. I don't think they can come back from that one.
Yeah.
So split. Obviously, would rather be up 2-0, but at least they split, especially after losing game 1. And then now you got 2 in Colorado, so you got to take at least one of these games, dude. And hopefully tonight. I would start with game 3. That would be amazing.
Yes.
So, Rupe Hintz actually showed up finally last game.
Yeah,
scored. And I think he had 2 assists and he had a goal. And just a nasty pass across to Heiskanen, that first goal. I was like, oh my God, that was disgusting. And then his goal was a pretty sick shot, too. And I'm like, thank you. Welcome to the playoffs, bro.
Yeah.
And we're still looking for Joe Pavelski. I don't know where he's at. He had a breakaway last game and he fumbled it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
wow.
Might be the end of the
You're
road.
talking
for that
about
guy.
Father Time, bro. I
Yeah.
think that guy's knocking on
Yeah.
the door of retirement.
Yeah, I was about to say the old legs might be getting a little slow there.
Breakaway, bro. And he was just like, oh, and the puck
Yeah.
went to the side. And I was like, all right, Joe is fucking really bad now all of a sudden. I don't get it because he was still pretty good in the regular season. So, but experience is huge. He has a lot of that. And he might just show up at a time where you don't think and
Where
get
you
like a
like-
huge goal.
Yeah.
You know, because he could do that.
Yeah. No, he's very capable of going off at any minute.
Yeah.
But it's just Just hasn't happened yet.
Hasn't happened yet. And Mason Marchment came back last game. That was awesome because I think that really helps that Duchesne, Marchment, Sagan line. They looked a lot better with Mason Marchment. So it's good to see that. Obviously, Wyatt Johnson still killing it.
Dude, I love that kid, man.
Yeah, he's insane, and he's only 20. It blows my mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, they look good, but finish the game, guys. Like, don't make us nervous, please, for the love of God. Just if you get a lead, just keep playing hard.
Yes.
Don't just fucking sit back and be like, let's just see if Jake Ottinger can hold on, because he can't.
No.
He can't.
No, you need to keep.
I still haven't seen him dominate a game this playoffs, by the way.
Yeah, and that's
Like,
scary. Dude.
truly dominate and just take over. He's been making some hella good saves. I'm not saying that he hasn't, but I just haven't seen him just be that brick wall where like he takes over that night. He's like, nothing's fucking coming past me, dude. Nothing.
Right, yeah. And this series, you kind of need that from him.
You need it in the play. That's as far as you're going to go in the playoffs is how good is your goalie.
Yeah. That's where it really counts.
Yep. We saw that in 99 with fucking Eddie the Eagle, bro. That guy, mini games, was like, you ain't fucking getting the puck past me,
Oh,
bro.
God, man. He was like magical, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn. Thank God we have this guy.
Yeah, and he's like, God, I'm going to get so drunk. And he does.
And that's another reason why I love that guy.
Eddie is. We hope you're all right out there, Eddie. I know you struggle with alcoholism.
Hope that liver's still kicking over there, bro.
I started just like on whiskey. I was like, that's probably not a great idea, but all right.
You're right.
But go Stars, man. Really exciting. And I keep saying this. I said this last week. It's really exciting. We've got 2 goddamn teams in the second round of the playoffs. I don't remember the last time that happened. And both teams look like they can make a deep run.
Yeah.
That's what's cool about it.
Yeah, that's the most exciting part about it. Like, you could have potentially these 2 teams could be in the finals.
Yeah.
And
that would be sick.
That would be insane, dude. We'd have to maybe go live for one of those games.
Yeah, I know. I'd have to. Yeah, we'd have to do something, dude. And just, I don't know, dude. Get arrested or something.
Yeah.
Going like crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
It'll be good times, man.
Yeah.
But we'll see, man. Yeah, game 3 tonight. Me and Sam will be, and Aubrey's coming, right?
Yeah, man. He's going to head over.
So we're going to be probably shit-faced drunk. And hopefully,
well, it's 6 o'clock now, and so, yeah, we've already started.
Yeah, hopefully we'll go up 2-1 tonight.
Hope so, man. Let's go Stars. Let's go Mavs. Hell yeah. All right, moving over to some MLB stuff before we close out this episode. Before we talk about the Rangers, obviously, you know out there.
Yeah.
There is some stuff out there around the league. Just want to say there is an update on the whole Ippei Mizuhara and Shohei Ohtani thing, which, if you've been living under a rock, you know that guy stole around $17 million from Ohtani, is what allegedly. I don't think we've got an official number, but that's what they're saying.
Yeah, there's other stuff coming up where that's adding to that total. So who the fuck knows?
Exactly. We're getting more and more details basically as time moves along.
Yeah.
So another odd twist is that Ippei sent money, some of Shohei's money, stolen money, to the Real Housewives star. Like, what the fuck? Ryan Bohannon, I guess that's how you say his name. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I guess that's probably somehow, some way, like wiring somebody money to pay off gambling debts. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows how deep this shit goes, but if your name's on this, it's probably not good. And then you mentioned that a check that Ohtani gave him for like what, $60K?
Yeah, for some dental work or something.
He's like, I need $60K to help with dental work.
Yeah, and apparently that didn't get to the dentist. Who knows where it went? Probably maybe he put it on a game or something.
I think what I saw on that was, he took that $60K and obviously gambled it, and then like part of the stolen money that he took from Ohtani paid for the dental work.
Yeah, and then I think what
Just
he
a
did,
piece of shit.
I think what he did too was instead of giving him that $60K, because they said that there was some kind of a trip for that same dentist. So he might have said, Shohei will pay for this vacation for you if you want to go, and he put it on Shohei Ohtani's debit card.
Yeah, that's bad.
And for me, I understand millionaires, they don't really run their finances. They hire people to do that.
Yeah, they do.
How nobody saw this
Yeah.
activity happening when it was going on is crazy to me.
That's mind-blowing to me, too. Like, maybe
Yeah.
hire new financial people, bro.
Yeah, for real, because they were not looking close enough.
No, shit. So, the Real Housewives star, Ryan Bohannon, I think that's how you say it. I don't know.
Yeah, no clue.
He's the associate who Matthew Boyer, who is the alleged bookmaker that Mizuhara was dealing with. So Ryan Bohannon told Mizuhara that he could wire the money to, according to a report released prior to the Justice Department announcement. So it's kind of like a middleman sort of thing. The reality TV star is said to have seen gambling at Resorts World Las Vegas and other Vegas casinos with Boyer using marker accounts that Bohannon would replenish using the money Mizuhara would pay. So this is pretty deep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Some crazy stuff going on here. And both of those guys have been friends for nearly 20 years. And then Bohannon's attorney, Stephen Katzman, told ESPN that his client is working with federal authorities. So, yeah, of course you are.
Yeah.
Because if you're tied into all this, you're shitting your pants. Like, oh, God.
Yeah.
You're like, what do I got to do? I'll work with anybody so I don't go to jail.
Yeah, no shit.
He's like, I didn't know the money was stolen.
Right, yeah.
He was just giving me money to give to the bookmaker. I had no idea that it was Otani's money. Like, well, where do you think $4 million was coming from? This guy's Mizuhara, the interpreter's salary is $150K or whatever.
Yeah, he ain't making that kind of cash, bro.
Fuck no. You're not paying your attorney that much goddamn money. He probably makes a decent living, but not millions of dollars.
No, not that much. Anyway, yeah, that story just keeps getting crazier and
crazier.
Yeah.
And the more that comes out, Ipe Mizuhara is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And you know what? Here's the thing. I still think Otani knew that he was gambling.
I do too.
When he says he had no idea, I'm like, there's no fucking way you didn't know he was gambling.
Yeah.
As much money as this was, and how many people are involved,
And how much time you spent with him.
I'm not saying Otani may have just been like, hey, that's your thing. I'm not a part of it whatsoever.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he fucking had to know.
Yeah, he had to know, bro. There's
Yeah.
just no way because they've been close for so long, dude.
Well, if you're on the road,
Yeah.
they're in their hotels eating together.
Yeah, they're hanging
Spending
out.
time.
a ton
Otani's
of
too
time.
big, bro. He can't just go walking around the town.
You're right.
What's he doing? He's in his hotel room chilling.
Yeah.
And that guy was with him.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Yeah.
He's on his fucking laptop at his iMac making those bets.
Yeah.
And on the phone. Maybe he's talking a different language. And like he's English and he's like, all right, Otani doesn't know these words.
Yeah.
No,
Who knows, man?
Otani can speak English. It's not great, but he can speak English.
He was not totally in the dark. I can tell you that. dude.
See, that's the one part that I don't believe.
Yeah, yeah.
And
He might have not have known like how much and
Amounts?
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
like that. He maybe didn't know it was that fucking deep, but he
Right.
knew this guy probably had a fucking problem.
there's no way.
Yeah.
Like as much money and how bad of a problem it seems, he had to be doing it all the time.
Yeah, yeah,
So that's just the one side that I don't believe.
yeah. Me too.
So, anyways, more stuff's going to come out about this, but we had to mention this. It just gets crazier and crazier and it looks as though Mizuhara is definitely going to be going to jail, bro, at some point. Now he's going into court May 14th. He's going back into court.
Yeah.
He's facing 33 years in prison and fines of up to $1.25 million, which he probably doesn't have.
That is a ton, bro.
Yeah, he probably won't go to prison. Watch.
Nah, you probably won't, dude. No.
That would shock me.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd be like, hope your goddamn chopstick skills are up, bro, because you're about to get raped.
Yeah.
Can I say that on YouTube?
Probably.
Okay. Well, I just did.
It's fine.
As soon as I said that, I was like, oops, probably going to get flagged.
I think I've said it once before.
Okay. Well, I mean, hey, gang rape happens in prison, guys. I'm sorry. That's just reality.
It's fucking real. It's true stories.
Yeah. I mean, they just make that up, bro.
Yeah.
It's like fucking Morgan Freeman in Shawshank Redemption. Like, I wish I could tell you Andy fought the good fight, but that's just not how prison life is.
Yeah.
And it's just truth, man.
Yeah.
Now, granted, that was in like the 40s, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
it hasn't gotten much better.
It's only it just happens differently nowadays.
Watch out for that gang, the Sisters,
Yeah.
in prison.
Yeah.
Andy Dufresne, if you please, sir. That's a great. That's an all-time movie.
Oh, dude.
That I think that's still the number one rated movie on IMDb or number two.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
up there.
It's up there. And it should be.
Yeah, fucking unbelievably perfect movie.
I know they play it on like one of those cable channels all the time. It's like always on there.
Yeah, oh yeah. I think what's his name? Morgan Freeman and
Tim Robbins.
Tim Robbins. They don't have to work ever again.
No, all those fucking royalties are getting from
Yeah.
that.
Tim Robbins hasn't done much actually.
No,
Not a lot.
Not a lot lately.
Morgan Freeman has done a lot, obviously.
Well, his voice alone. I mean, that's,
all time.
yeah.
Yeah, what's his name? Frank Caliendo does a great Morgan Freeman voice.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus, sounds exactly like it.
Yeah. Dude, there's this YouTube video I saw a long time ago. I have to send it to you one time, but there's this guy, they were playing some game, and he goes, will you do Morgan Freeman for me? And I don't know who the guy is, but it was fucking dead on. It was like,
Perfect.
yeah, it was fucking perfect. And the shit that he was saying was so, I'll send it to you when I'll look for it.
Yeah, you have to send it
That
to me.
doesn't really work over podcast. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah,
But,
really, it doesn't. Sorry.
Whatever.
Sorry. Maybe we can interview him one day. Who knows?
Probably.
Okay. Now, still in the baseball world, talking about the Texas Rangers. Last episode we were talking about they were up and down a little bit. Now they did, they've done well as of late. Yesterday they lost to the Rockies though. That's a terrible loss.
That was bad. I mean, the Rockies have won like 5 games, I think.
9. So we were their 10th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rangers went to Oakland and they won 3 of 4. Obviously good.
That was like their
in Kansas City. They won that series. They've been winning series, is what I want to say.
That's
what you do.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you do that, you're in good shape.
Yeah.
And you're lucky that like the division sucks right now.
Yeah, no, that's true. Because I mean, look, currently as it stands right now, the Rangers are 22-18, up by a half game over the Mariners. The Mariners are sitting right there, 21-18. That's why we're up by a half game. But yeah, here's the thing, dude. Just win series and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
100%. Now, obviously, it would be great if you swept some series. Like, I thought for sure we were going to sweep the Rockies.
It looked like you should have been able to go in there and not have any issues with this team.
I mean, you had John Gray pitch 6 innings, gave up 1 run.
Mm-hmm.
That's a quality start. And you fuck him and not give him any run support. Again, John Gray has the best ERA in the American League since, I believe, April 1st, something like that. It's 1.5. John Gray has been on fire, dude.
Yeah.
And they don't give him any run support.
And that offense is still an issue as far as consistency goes.
You know what's crazy about that?
Yeah.
We lead the American League in offense.
Isn't that weird?
It's very weird because I feel like every game I'm watching, well, especially when a lefty's on the mound for the other team, I'm like, yeah, we're not hitting shit.
Yeah.
I personally know that. I went to a game where we got 1 goddamn hit all game. One goddamn hit.
Yeah, they cannot hit lefties right now, dude.
Doesn't
it's
make
crazy.
sense. Why they traded for Robbie Grossman.
Yeah, he kills
Brought him back.
lefties.
He hits over 300 against lefties.
Yeah, so that was actually a good thing.
Oh my god, dude!
And it looks like Seager's kind of working his way back to.
He had a homer and a double yesterday.
Yeah, and so that's good to see because we've talked about this before. He's been struggling all fucking since the season started.
Yeah,
and that's you expect that because he missed the whole spring training because of an injury. And like I said, I don't think he was 100% when he came back. Maybe he said he was. Obviously, we don't know.
Well, I think
now,
if he wasn't, I think. Yeah. I mean, if he wasn't 100%, now's the time to go on the IL. Well, not now. Jesus, what that many players
we don't need that right now. Yeah, but it looks like he's coming back, and I wasn't like worried about him having a whole shitty season because that's just not the way he is. This guy works harder than anybody as far as hitting goes. I knew he was going to snap out of this, and hopefully this is the time that it happens.
I hope so, man.
Because we need some offensive production, man. Which is weird to say when you lead the league in offense, but it just hasn't. Like you said, when you watch a game, you're like, I don't know how, because sometimes you're like, what the fuck are they doing out there?
Well, I can tell you this: the Oakland series, Marcus Semien basically was like, "I got this, guys."
Yeah, he put him on the back, dude, and then I was like,
they could not get Marcus Semien out in Oakland. It was amazing. So it's good to see him light it up. That's where he lives in the off season. He's from that area. He's from Alameda or something like that, right over there, right around Oakland, not that far. So he loves playing over there. He didn't enjoy playing for Oakland though, because the owner, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
But I just want to say, oh, by the way, real quick on the Grossman trade, we traded for him from the White Sox because that's where Robbie Grossman was, and we gave up a relief pitching prospect, which people freaked the fuck out because they were like, oh my god, he's got like a 1 or 0 ERA and AA. We shouldn't have given him up, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, I think Chris Young knows prospects and whatnot and knows that we need somebody to be able to hit left-handed pitching, why not bring back Robbie Grossman, who he was here last year. He's a world champion. They know the guy. They know he's not a fucking asshole and a piece of shit. He's a great clubhouse guy.
Yeah.
But these people that act like they know these prospects in Double-A, I'm like, dude, maybe if that pitcher comes out and is like a good relief pitcher, you could take a look at it years down the road and be like, yeah, I wish we still had him. But at the time, the move, they need help against left-handed pitching right now.
Yeah.
We got to win now. This guy's not going to come up in the majors, bro.
Yeah. And that's what I've always said. I'm like, if you trade a prospect that has not sniffed the fucking majors yet, do it. If it makes your team better, just fucking trade the guy. We don't know what he's going to be.
The Rangers are in win mode now.
There's so many of these guys that have dominated the minors, and as soon as you put them on a major league roster, they fucking suck.
Yeah.
So who knows? We don't know, and I don't care. He's gone. We got a good hitter that can hit lefties. I'm happy with it. I don't give a fuck.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, this relief pitcher in Double-A, probably not going to see the majors this year.
No.
So the Rangers are a team that's set up right now to win now.
Yeah.
That's what Chris Young's thinking.
Yeah, well, any moves you're going to make, if you're Chris Young, is to help you get back to the fucking World Series.
Exactly.
So those kind of poker chips that you have, if he is supposed to be one of the highest rated whatever, if you can help your team right now and get rid of them, you do it, dude. That's how baseball works, dude.
So Jamie Newberg, who followed the Rangers for a long time and wrote for the Rangers and wrote for other places or whatever, he still does his own thing or his own blog or whatever. Great guy. I follow him on Twitter. We follow him on Twitter. Eskimo Bros Pod.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of his stuff. He's really good.
He was like upset about it, but somebody called him out and was like, dude, your fucking preseason or whatever, this relief pitcher, you had him as like their 50th best prospect or whatever.
Yeah.
So he was like, yeah, but he's good. And now I'm like, nah, you can't do that, bro. You can't backtrack on that. Look, you of all people should know that they need help against left-handed pitching right now. They're fucking terrible against lefties for whatever reason.
Well, also,
And Evan Carter can't hit lefties at all.
Look, man, when I look at a prospect, I'm happy that they're dominating or if they're doing really well in
Sure.
in Double-A. That's great, but that don't mean fucking nothing, bro.
But if you can get a major league piece to help you go back to the playoffs,
Yes,
you do it.
yeah.
It's like, what?
Like you have no idea what this. You could put him on the major league roster right now. He could have a fucking 19 ERA. You don't know.
Well, all we need is Robbie Grossman.
It's a different
to hit
game,
against lefties.
dude.
That's it. And he hits 300 against lefties. I'll take it
Yeah,
because nobody else can apparently on our team. My God.
yeah. Today's game is. It used to be pitchers dominating all the time. That doesn't happen anymore. Like a pitcher ERA like 4 or 5 is starting to look like a good ERA right now. You do have some of those guys that dominate like crazy, but like I said, man, if he's a Double-A guy and he's dominating Double-A, that doesn't mean shit to me. I mean, I'm happy about it, and I'm like, hopefully that'll go over to Triple-A. Hopefully that'll go into the majors, but I don't know.
Yeah,
But
nobody.
if somebody wants that guy and you get a piece like a Robbie Grossman who's going to help you hit left-handed headings, you do it right now.
Dude, Grossman helped
Who
you.
gives a fuck where he's at and how well he's doing in Double-A? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, well, Grossman helped you in the playoffs.
Yeah.
When he was playing a little bit, and then they went to Garver, who was better, obviously. I miss him. That's what we're missing, by the way.
Right.
I texted you this. I'm like, we're missing the bats of Garver and Grossman, who are both. Grossman's a switch hitter, but they both crushed left-handed pitching last year for you.
Yes.
Majorly.
Well, you can just look at the stats right now. This team's not hitting lefties at all.
No. Literally at all. Evan Carter,
And
kid.
Since
I love you, Evan Carter. I love you. But, dude, you got to get on every night and hit off the left-handed pitching machine, dude, constantly.
you got to do something because, he cannot hit lefties, dude.
It's bad.
Yeah.
You got to hit off a couple of them a couple of times, and I'm like, yay, but, like, it's bad.
Yeah, no, you got to be consistent at it. It's like you got to be like a seeker, because
If
Seager
you're
hits
gonna
lefties
play every day.
nowadays. Yeah, yeah.
I
If
mean,
you're
that's
going to
just
play
it.
every day, yeah.
Yeah.
And with Langford gone, hurt right now, like he was one of the big right-handed bats that can hit lefties pretty well.
People freaking out about Langford, too, thinking I guess everybody thought that Langford was going to come in and hit 370 in the majors.
I don't get it, dude.
Dude was hitting like 230, and he was leading AL rookies in hits.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fine, guys.
Yeah, what the fuck are y'all?
I swear to God, I think people out there in Rangerland were thinking this guy was going to come in and hit 400, dude.
The number one prospect in the fucking league, he got called up and he hit .5 whatever. Like
.059.
he fucking so bad.
Yeah.
He won't even get arrested for a DUI with that average, bro.
And he fucking got sent back down.
Yeah.
And you just kind of hope that doesn't fuck his confidence, which it
Right.
probably won't. But
like Langford's okay, man. Like, oh my God.
yeah, I don't get it. It sucks that he's on the IL for a pulled hammy, but that might actually be a blessing in disguise because he was obviously struggling a little bit. Just take a little reset, basically, like realize that you're a good hitter and just kind of come back fresh and see what happens. But the overreactions by everybody out there in the world, in the Rangers world, is pretty ridiculous. I mean, look, am I happy? They are 22-18. No, I mean, I think they should be better than that. However, when you look at what's going on in Rangers world, the fact that they are 22-18, leading the division, is a fucking miracle, bro.
Yeah.
Because right now, we lead the league in players on the injured list, including our starting pitching. Oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
DeGrom,
We have a
Molly, Evaldi, Dunning,
we have a World Series pitching staff that's on the IL. Right now.
Scherzer. Yes, exactly. It's bad.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, Bradford is the other one.
Who was having a great year before he got hurt.
Now, as we sit here and record on May 11th, Bradford and Evaldi are probably close to coming back.
Yes.
Those two will be back. Thank God Evaldi, they shipped him to New York to get extra scans done on his growing. Scared the shit out of me.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah.
But I guess they thought he was going to have a sports hernia, and it didn't. He didn't have it. Thank God.
yeah.
Which
that's
is what
great
Seager
fucking
had,
news.
because he would have had to have surgery, and he would have been out for 8 to 10 weeks.
Yeah, it would have been a couple months at least.
Yeah, a couple months easily. And then coming back from that, I don't know. But it sounds like Bradford and Evaldi are close. They'll be the first ones to come back. Thank God. Dunning came out of nowhere with a shoulder thing. That scared the shit out of me. But then hearing Bochy was like, hey, he was just sore. It's all precautionary. We just don't. It's May. We're not pushing it. It's May.
Right. That's a good call.
And that's what you do.
It
By the
just-
way, it's May.
Yeah.
So it's a long fucking season, dude.
Yeah.
We say that all the time because people apparently they just don't know. I realize these games count. I 100% realize that. But you ain't going to do nothing if these guys are fucking, if you kept him out there in his shoulder in May and then he's gone for the year.
Yeah, if you keep pushing these guys too hard this early, it's going to be very bad when it does come to like September time and shit, in
I've had to
October.
remind myself to be patient with Scherzer
Yeah.
because I was kind of mad.
Well, and he's old, man. I mean, his body just isn't going to,
yeah.
you know,
I don't
this
know.
is gonna happen for him.
I really don't know if we're going to see that guy this year.
I don't know either.
I'm serious, dude.
If we do, the IL is going to be very familiar for this guy.
Yeah,
this
I think
year.
so, too.
And I hope not. I hope he comes back and he's the Scherzer of old. Obviously, I'm not rooting for the guy to get hurt, but
No. I love Max Scherzer.
it's just the age and how competitive he is and how hard he throws. It's just inevitable when he gets hurt again.
I love Max Scherzer. I love him.
Yeah.
He's a great dude, especially when you hear him talk. Like, he's a competitive guy, like you said.
Yeah.
He wants to pitch, and that's great. That's your mind, though.
Yeah.
Your mind can't help your body.
Right.
I know it says mind over body, but not whenever you're pitching and your forearm's getting sore and your fucking shoulder and whatever he did last year in your back that he had to have surgery on. And it's like, yeah, I mean, body wins in those situations, bro.
Yeah, the body breaks down, and he's 40 now, and
40.
I mean there's not a lot of years left for this guy. Not a lot of healthy years left for sure.
No, and I got mad at him, and I realized I was like, you know what, dude, chill out. It's May, and he wasn't even supposed to be back till June originally,
Right. Yeah.
so he was kind of ahead of his schedule. So now I'm like, all right, relax. But after one rehab start, throwing 52 pitches and then being shut down because his thumb is sore, I'm like, all right, bro. Sometimes I find myself being like, God, these pitchers nowadays are such big giant pussies, dude.
Yeah.
Just because I base everything off Nolan Ryan, bro, which is it's stupid because no one's ever been Nolan Ryan.
Yeah.
Maybe Randy Johnson
He's an anomaly, bro. Like
and Randy Johnson.
Yeah, Randy Johnson.
I'd throw him out there.
But I saw this stat, dude, and this blew me away. And it does kind of tell you, that era of pitching was so much better. In 2023, there were more Tommy John surgeries amongst professional pitchers than the entire decade of the 90s.
That's
In 1 year, more Tommy John than all of the 90s.
And what is the connection there?
I don't know.
I know everybody wants to figure that out,
Yeah.
but I can tell you what it is, or what contributes to it. I guess all these pitchers coming up now, they've been playing like fucking club baseball and pitching since they were fucking 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
knowing Ryan played Little League and stuff like that, but that motherfucker was doing other things. He was installing fucking air conditioning.
Yeah.
And helping your foundation with old.
Well,
crap.
and I know a lot of people say that on those like select teams and stuff, they're teaching these 13 and
trying to throw these
fucking like 12-6 curveballs, and it's not good for a young arm like that.
No, that's still developing.
Yeah.
Hell no, dude. You know, I was talking to a buddy that has two sons that play club baseball.
Yeah.
Their club that they play for only lets their kids, if they're a pitcher or they can pitch, only lets them throw like 45 pitches, and then they can't throw any more than that, and then they can't pitch again for another like week and a half or something like that.
Yeah, and that's a good thing.
But not all clubs are like that, by the way.
Right, yeah.
He said that to me. He's like, not all clubs are like that, but that's how ours is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, these kids don't need to be out there throwing 150 pitches, which some of them do.
Yeah. Well, you got to protect like those young kids like that, man, because they're not ready for that.
That has to be a contributing factor.
Yeah.
All the kids, like these young guys, you know, and
Well,
and
I mean,
the
like
fact that like they stopped letting them use the grip stuff.
Yeah.
Tyler Glasnow was talking about it. He's like, we have to grip the ball harder now.
Yeah.
And it just torques on your fucking elbow and shit.
Yeah.
Way more.
Yeah, they're throwing harder and stuff like that. Yeah, and yeah, and it's just like, and you start to see like we see we were talking about Rocker, who had Tommy John surgery in college. Like these kids are starting to have all these surgeries in college, and then when they get to the pros, you know, you don't know what's going to happen if they have to have another surgery, and then that fucks them. It sets them back for another fucking year, and you're like,
we're starting to see pitchers now pitching in the majors with 2 Tommy Johns.
yeah. So it's, who knows, man? I don't know how to fix that either, but something needs to happen. Because, I mean, like I said.
I would say don't pitch your kids baseball year round.
Probably.
Let them do other sports. That's what I did.
Give them a rest, yeah, for sure. You got to let that arm rest, man.
Bro, when I was growing up, I played baseball. Loved it.
Yeah.
But I played every other sport.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't play baseball year round.
Yeah.
I played baseball during baseball season.
That was the way I was. I did like track and football and
Yeah.
shit like that. And like, it wasn't.
That's what Michael Young was talking about too. Yeah, I've heard him talk about this. He's like, the kids don't need to be playing baseball year round. He's like, let them play other sports and do other shit.
Yeah.
If they're good enough, they're going to stand out, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, for real.
You know, and they don't need to be going, baseball, throwing 150 pitches over. And that's a lot for a kid, dude.
Yes.
And there's clubs out there that do it.
That's way too many, dude.
Yeah.
There's no need for that shit.
Just one other quick thing for the Rangers, too. I want to say during that Oakland series, Jack Leiter made his second start. And let's just put it this way, man. I mean, look, Jack Leiter, it's his second start, so I'm like trying not to go like crazy or whatever. But I'm not like, I haven't been super impressed by Jack Leiter. His first start, he got lit up pretty bad. Now, obviously, the line was a little misleading if you didn't watch the game. Leody Taveras really fucked him by missing a fly ball. But this past start in Oakland, I guess the one bright spot is he didn't walk anybody. He pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 earned runs, gave up 7 hits. I don't know if Jack Leiter is going to live up to the expectation that we all have, which is like, look, you got drafted 2nd overall, bro, and you dominated in college. Like we expected this guy to come in and be an ace.
Yeah.
And so far I mean, look, he didn't walk anybody. That's a good thing. He looked better this start. I'll say that.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm like, it's early, obviously. 2 starts. I'm not going to judge his whole career off that, obviously, but I don't know. Maybe lower our expectations on Jack Leiter a little bit.
I think you have to because
yeah, I agree.
some guys do take longer. I mean, there's busts out there, guys. It happens all the time. But
yeah, I think it's too early to tell if it's a bust all the way.
I mean, some people take longer to develop.
Yeah.
He may be one of those guys, man. Maybe he comes up when he's late 20s and he dominates. That'd be great. But
I mean,
who knows, man? But right now, it's
he's
not.
23, bro. I hope it's not going to take like 4 more years. Otherwise, cut your losses.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see that. I want like we were talking before the season started. It was like if we didn't see him in the September call-ups and then stay with this team, man, you kind of consider it a bust, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he obviously,
but he's been called up earlier, obviously because of all the injuries and shit.
Yeah,
and he hasn't looked super great.
He's got 2 opportunities, and he hasn't like made it to where the Rangers are like, we have to keep him up here now.
Right. Well, yeah, because he's gotten sent back down. So
yeah, he was the 27th guy in the doubleheader, so they technically didn't use an option on him because of the doubleheader. You get to use 27. So that's what they used on him. So it didn't count against his options. Because you get like, what, 4 a year, 5 a year, something like that?
I think it's 3.
3 or 4 a year, yeah.
But like you can, one happens a year. Like you can move them up and down as many times as you want.
Yeah.
And that just uses one option for the whole year.
So he's going to go back to AAA, and I still think he needs work there.
Yeah, definitely.
So now I will say, like I said, he looked better and no walks. That's promising. That is promising because he, the first start he was kind of like. It's weird though because what I've seen the first 2 starts from Jack Leiter is he looks good for a couple innings and then there's like a 3rd or 4th inning where he just gets in some trouble and then just loses it. Basically, that's what's happened so far.
Yeah,
and so it's like a trouble inning basically, and then he just kind of like goes off the rail a little bit. And so
and
like giving up 4 runs is not good, especially the way it was because the Rangers during that game or whatever they gave him like 3 run leads, a couple innings, and then he would just give it back. And I'm like, yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, that's probably like a psyche thing too. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
It might get in his head, and then he just kind of starts missing his pitches and shit. Who knows? But
yeah.
Definitely a lot of work needs to be done with Leiter, man. But,
I agree.
I'm rooting. Like I said, I've always said I'm rooting for the guy. I wanted to be a part of this rotation but number 2 over pick, you'd hate to see that go to waste, man. But,
yeah. And let's see what Kumar Rocker does, bro, when he comes back. But he's probably not going to be used this year.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. All right, man. Well, look, the Rangers play in about 30 minutes, and we're going to watch that game before the Stars game, and they play the Rockies. For God's sakes, please win 2 against the Rockies. Take the fucking series, my God.
Yeah.
The fucking Rockies are terrible, bro.
They're so bad, dude. There's no way you should be, like, having trouble with this team.
Yep. And then the Guardians come to town. The Rangers come back home, by the way. They come back home on Monday. The Guardians come into town, and then the Angels come into town, which the Angels would have been fun to watch, but then Trout went out. So it's like, all right, the Angels are trash. The Angels are done, by the way.
Yeah.
So bad. I'm going on Tuesday, though, by the way. I'm taking my daughter out there on Tuesday. We're going to get a replica Corey Seager World Series ring, bro.
Nice.
So I'll be there out there on Tuesday, and then maybe this weekend I'll take her out there again or whatever. Like I said, I try to go out there at least 2 or 3 times when they're here. Me and you got to go to a game?
Yes.
If you want to try to go Wednesday, I'm down. I'll go back to back, bro.
Oh yeah, because we're going to try to do the 999.
Mm-hmm. If you're ready to pull the trigger on that, we can try it on Wednesday.
All right, man.
Because I'm going Tuesday, but I'm taking her obviously, so I'll just be pounding those waters.
Right.
And then I'll set myself up on. If you want to, we don't have to. We can do another one down the road. There's plenty of Wednesday games.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. Let's check it out.
All right. We'll look into that and let everybody know. Okay, man. Let's get the hell out of here. I just have one little, obviously, this is not a crazy story. Well, it kind of is. It's crazy, but also fascinating and also like, holy shit kind of thing.
All right.
Okay, so I'm big on this, and you guys know this, and Leaf definitely knows this. Like, I'm big on, like, the universe and, like, space and just, are we alone?
Right.
And I swear to God, we're not.
No, we're not, dude.
Yeah.
It's way too big for us to be alone.
Okay,
sure.
so this is another stamp on this that
All right.
we're not. All right. James Webb Space Telescope, which is the telescope that, like, we've seen insane pictures from the universe. It's crazy. Galaxies and all that. And we're talking, like, galaxies that have millions of other planets, guys. I mean, we're not the only galaxy.
Yeah. We're not the only. This isn't the only solar system.
Exactly. There's a planet out there, bro. The planet K2-18b. That's an exoplanet 8.6 times as massive as planet Earth.
Nice.
8.6 times bigger than our planet, guys.
Yeah.
Huge.
It's massive.
The James Webb Telescope has made a discovery about this planet. They have revealed the presence of carbon-bearing molecules, including methane and carbon dioxide. Why is that a big deal? Because only living things can have those fucking molecules on a planet. Right. Only living things can do that.
Yes.
There's life on this planet.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you right now, it's insane, bro. Webb's discovery adds to recent studies suggesting that the planet K2-18b could be a Hyson exoplanet, one which has the potential to possess a hydrogen-rich atmosphere and a water-ocean-covered surface.
Wow.
Now, I'm blown away by this. I'm sorry. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
There's goddamn life on this planet. This planet's huge, by the way. And I'm trying to look through this thing. And
How far away is it from us?
yes.
Is that what you're looking for?
So the planet orbits the cool dwarf star K218 in the habitable zone and lies 120 light years from Earth. I think this would take us forever to get to, so it's never going to happen.
Right.
It would be like that movie Passengers with fucking Chris Pratt. And her. You
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
go
yeah.
into deep sleep and you travel for like 900 years or some shit.
yeah.
Or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Exoplanets such as K218b, which have sizes between those of Earth and Neptune, are unlike anything in our solar system. This lack of equivalent nearby planets means that these sub-Neptunes are poorly understood, and the nature of their atmosphere is a matter of active debate among astronomers. So nobody really knows. So, but, like I said, they have found carbon-bearing molecules, including methane and carbon dioxide. The only way that that happens, dude, is with living things on the planet.
Yeah.
So this planet is a long ways away, but there's people on the planet. I guarantee it, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking guarantee you there's people on it. There's another planet out there just like this, that there's people just like us, and they're probably not as crazy as our planet.
Probably not.
They're probably not killing each other in mass fucking volumes of terrorists out there. They're probably just living a great life.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I 100% agree, dude. Like, there's other stuff out there.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just way too
This
big.
is proof.
Yeah. And that's crazy that fucking telescope can see that shit.
Yeah, the James
Right.
Webb Telescope's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's great about the technology. Like, maybe someday, like, maybe Elon Musk will invent some kind of, like, spaceship that can get us there quicker. I don't know. But,
Yeah, well, I was gonna.
you know?
We'll be dead way before that
Yeah, no,
happens.
I mean, we're far away, but, I mean, at some point, somebody's got to make it happen.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna be dead. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, at some point, maybe. I mean, hey, look, I don't know what happens in the afterlife according to fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson. No, nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, you just die and
You
it's
just
dark.
die and it's dark. That's why I drink a lot, because I'm like, God, that guy stresses me out. My fucking anxiety went through the roof when he said that.
Yeah, I try to avoid interviews with that guy. Oh,
Yeah, I know TikToks come up. I'm like, scroll.
It's like super interesting, but then you're also like, it's a fucking bummer, bro.
Yeah, that guy is insanely smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be cool though if I could, like, you know, I'm dead or whatever, and in my mind I'm like looking down or whatever from where. I mean, maybe you're looking up actually. If I'm down, there, bro, and I'm looking up, at least maybe I can cut a deal with the devil, bro, to be like, hey, let me just at least see what happens.
Yeah, let me get a window seat, bro.
Yeah, we got a window seat and be like, oh my God, they actually did make it to another planet that has life. That's cool. And then you know, takes a pine cone and butt fucks me.
Yeah, go back to like shoveling coal to keep it hot down there, I guess.
I know, bro. It's like, oh God. Insane though, man. I feel like this is just more proof that we simply, as where we're at right now in life and our existence, we simply cannot comprehend the massive amount, like the universe and the size. We just can't. We're not there yet, technology wise. We're not going to be in our lifetime. It's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So really cool. Think about that on your drive or whenever you're listening to us out there.
How small this fucking our planet really is.
It's so like I told you, man, that James Webb Telescope saw galaxies. We talked about that on another episode.
Yeah.
The galaxies out there that have millions of planets. And I mean, dude, really?
Yeah.
There's another Earth out there, bro. The sun, by the way, our sun, there's stars out there way bigger than that have, like you said, solar systems and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah. No, there's 100%.
Get drunk and go down that rabbit hole. Actually, do drugs and go down that rabbit hole.
Oh yeah, it'll fuck you up.
And then report back to me and tell me how little you feel.
Yeah, 100%.
That's why our life, you know, it's great. Be thankful for your life because it's a gift, but also realize that you don't mean shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very minimal over here.
The stress that you have in your life don't mean shit.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it's really cool. So there you go, man. Whew. NASA, thanks for giving us more, like, anxiety. Well, anxiety and just reasons to be like, oh my God. That's what happens, bro. There you go.
There it is.
All right, let's get the hell out of here, man. Great episode. Really appreciate everybody that stopped in on our YouTube channel, by the way. If you forgot out there, we do record on YouTube. www.youtube.com/@EskimoBrothersPodcast. That's where you'll find us. Please go out there to the YouTube channel. Hit subscribe on our YouTube channel. That's totally free. Doesn't cost you a thing. Helps us out tremendously with growing as we sit here and try to grow, of course. And then I just want to say real quick, if you're subscribed on YouTube, turn on that notification bell so you get notified when we do go live, because sometimes, we are a little inconsistent. That's called our life. It's just the way shit works for us. We both have kids. We both have jobs. It's just the way shit is.
Yep.
And then another way to find out how we're going is follow us on social media, please. Everything is at Eskimo Brothers Podcast. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, X, what have you, at Eskimo Bros Pod. Follow us on there. Watch us fight with people about the Rangers. Watch us be stupid. It's fun. Just follow us on there, because when we do go live or whatever we post, it'll be on social media, so you can follow us and make sure you're in the know. And then we still do release everything on audio as well, because that's kind of where most people listen, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah, we do release anywhere you can get podcasts. The audio comes out on Tuesday mornings. Our big ones that we see are Spotify and Apple. If you listen to us on Spotify, you can go to our page, and all you got to do is hit it up there on the top where it says 5 stars. Click on that, and then rate us 5 stars on there. Please do that for Spotify. And then on Apple, you can also rate us 5 stars, please. But you also have an option to write a review, and reviews go a long way for podcasts. If you write a couple sentences about how much you like it, rate it 5 stars, helps us out with all the algorithms up there. But those do get released on Tuesday mornings for your listening pleasure.
For your listening pleasure. And by the way, if you're listening on audio, we appreciate you just as much as video. Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. We're going to get out of here and have hopefully a great night. The Mavs started off the right way, so go Rangers, go Stars tonight. And let's get this is the 3rd or 4th time that all 3 teams have played on the same day, and I don't think all 3 have won on the same day. So let's make that happen tonight, guys.
Yeah, we got the Rangers, 7-10 or something?
Yep.
Yeah. And then we got the Dallas Stars, like we said, 9 o'clock tonight, game 3 with the Colorado Rockies.
Avalanche.
Oh God.
Well, it's kind of confusing, actually, because they're both in Denver.
Yeah, Texas, the Rangers are playing the Rockies.
The Stars are playing the Avalanche. But they're both in Denver, so it's kind of confusing.
Either way, fuck Colorado.
Yeah, exactly.
Great state. I love it, but fuck your teams.
Yeah, I was supposed to be there, but didn't make it. Guys, you know that story.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next time, man. Take care of yourselves out there. Tell somebody you love them. Take care of yourselves and enjoy some beers, please. That's what we do.
Yes, that's what we're going to keep doing tonight.
That's right. Cheers out there,
Cheers.
everybody.
This has been another episode of the Eskimo Brothers Podcast. Thank you for listening, and be sure to follow or subscribe to the podcast on your favorite podcast streaming service. And until next time, remember, an Eskimo Brothers bond is worth more than gold.